everybody. This is Dee with Candid at the Movies, and I am here with a bad movie review. It was my distinct displeasure to watch Greenland to the Migration. For those who did not see the first one, it is talking about the apocalypse, the world is ending, and essentially this family, it stars again Morana Baccarin and Gerard Butler. And so we're picking up where they left off from the first movie, a brief recap of the first movie. The world is ending, there's this asteroid that's gonna come. It's like the size of Florida or something like that. It's gonna, end the world essentially as we know it. And so him and his family were selected in this random lottery system to make it to this bunker in 48 to 72 hours before the bunker closed, and then that was the end. And so the first movie ends with them barely making it into the bunker in time. We pick up with our story 5 years after the fact, and it's really frustrating because it's just, don't watch this movie in the theater. Don't waste your time. Wait for streaming, honestly, because the movie money was not in the script.
What the fuck?
They said a lot of things that did not make sense, and you could see where the money was spent in the CGI, but I'm a weather person, and there are certain aspects like weather has to make sense, and the weather did not make sense in this at all. So he's out scavenging. Again, we're 5 years after the fact. He's out scavenging. He's in this full-on like fallout suit or whatever, and then he takes his mask off. Like, sir, what are we doing? You know that you're breathing in radiation. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Got you, bitch.
He takes his mask off for like 3-4 minutes or whatnot, puts it back on, and then he has to outrace this radiation storm. And the way that they do the radiation storm, it's like tornado speeds with lightning, like super lightning bolts that aren't charged anywhere. Like, it does not make sense. Again, me being the weather nerd, where's this lightning coming from? And so it's this action-packed, like he's got to outrace the storm. He would have died. He would have died. I'm just saying. He wouldn't have made it that first time. Makes it into the bunker or whatnot. And what we're seeing is that they're having to make these hard decisions because there are people that got left and are surviving outside, and the air is breathable, but nobody's making it to 100, essentially is what they're saying. Like, they're all slowly dying of this radiation poisoning. And so the bunker has been experiencing tremors in the past couple of years, and then now this mega tremor happens and basically causes the bunker to completely fall apart. So they get all together, him and his family, they gather their things, and they make it out of the bunker, and now they're running to get to the water. And this is where I got mad. They get to the water, they're fighting with other people to get into these storm bunker things, but I don't know what they're called, but they get in, and then all of a sudden, like, these tsunami waves come. Where is the tsunami starting? Like, it's just a wave. That doesn't make sense. The math is not mathing on that. But that's just my hang up. So these waves come, they're stuck in the bunker, in the storm bunker now, and the guy says, we've got like a week's worth of MREs and drinkable water, and we'll just have to make it work. Where are we going? And so they are trying to get to the south of France, which is where the first mega crater hit. It was called the Clark asteroid, and it's left like an indent, and there's this theory that life can start again, or life has started again in this crater. Side note, they didn't talk about this particular crater at all in the first one. In the first one, they say, oh, that one, the one that hit hit in like Alabama or Florida or somewhere. So why are we now escaping to,
Oh God, oh man.
Things don't make sense. Anyway, they are able to make their way to Liverpool. Liverpool is underwater, and something else happens. They're able to connect with Morana's character's mother, who is been keeping everybody together in this Alzheimer's patients ward. And she basically said, she's made it so that the filters can continually run. They've got solar panels or whatnot, so they can continue living, but she doesn't want to abandon them again because they've already been abandoned before. And so they load up what they can. Morana realizes that how sick Gerard Butler's character is because his nose starts bleeding, and then he tells her, hey, yeah, so the doctors say, when the bleeding starts, because he's had this really like nasty cough. When the bleeding starts, you've got 6 to 8 weeks to live. And she was like, oh snap, like, okay, well, let's just stay here. And he was like, I don't want to die here. Like, I promised y'all I was gonna get y'all to safety. So they're out trying to get people to safety. They're trying to get to safety. They're trying to get to south of France. They end up picking up some people on the side of the road. And it made me mad because the first movie was very primarily white cast. And they had more people of color in the second one, but all the people of color with them, if you hear anything, that's a link. Also throwing her 2 notes in. They had people of color in the second one, but all the people of color died. Hi Link, are you joining me for the review? Okay, good girl. Yeah, so they are fighting these insurgents. They're making their way. They finally get to the crater, and then they had it set up like it was a Moses moment. Hi. They had it set up like it was a Moses moment, like he's leading the people to get there, and they finally get there, they finally get to the promised land, and then he dies. Like, he sees the promised land, but then he dies. Like, do not go see this movie. It's so bad. It's so bad. And so the movie ends with, you know, them walking more into the promised land or whatnot, but there's a narration of his voice. It's like, you know, keep fighting and letting people know to come over here because there is life starting over. He was like, I won't see another sunrise, but other people will. And then they start rolling credits. Waste of time. I give this gentleman's D. It's not good, y'all. It's the, like, if you really need to see it, wait for streaming. Honestly, it was I did this for y'all. But if you do end up go seeing it, let us know down in the comments what your thoughts were. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get all notifications for all things Candid. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.